Okay, guys, today, inshallah, we are gonna answer this question together. Okay, suppose that here was your homework. Okay, so we said that here. Let's see. He said use. Okay. So, in your own words, and your own right definition for the term speciation. Who can answer this question, guys? Raise your hand. Just raise your hand if you know the answer, guys. Yes, Jana.
Um, the new formation of species according of evolution.
So good. So formation of new species because of evolution. That's good. What else? Anyone can say another thing? Okay. Yes, Hannah. Hannah answer.
When animals evolve and become
New
new
species.
species in over time by evolution.
Okay. So Uta.
Patient adaptation and division happen until a new species is formed.
Okay. So separation, adaptation, and division happens forming new species. Okay. Good. So all these are good words. So speciation means the rise of new species from an old one due to evolution or due to adaptation. Okay, or natural selection. You can say in different words. All of them the same meaning, and all of them are true. So here it said that you choose two populations have evolved into two species. One, okay. So yes, Mihad,
When the populations adapt.
when the population adapt. Okay. So that's here that's very important, guys. Two populations have evolved into two species. When, okay. So actually, the answer is not D. What the answer is? Yes, Laura.
A.
No.
The populations are separated.
No. Once the population spread, that the first step in speciation, but actually I couldn't say that become two species until, yes, Komika?
B. The
What?
populations look different.
No, no, no,
B. The
no,
populations look different.
no. Hey guys, the idea that they become two different species, and regarding to the definition of species, is a group of individuals that able to produce fertile offspring. So the populations can no longer interbreed. In that case, okay, we said they are become two different species. Okay, so actually the first step isolation, but once they isolate or separate, they could still the same species, but they just separated after many natural selections. Maybe they look different but still the same species if they are still able to reproduce. So we just could classify them as two different species. One, they no more able to interbreed or producing new fertile offspring. Clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that means first I need separation, then I need adaptation, and then I need the division. That which means they should be different. So different, that means they are not able to reproduce. Okay, guys? Clear?
Yes.
Yes,
So question 3, explain why the number of stackless elephant in Uganda may be increasing. Okay, so let's Farah Mahlab. Yes, Farah.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, because elephants, like tuskless elephants, are not hunted as much as elephants with tusks. So tuskless elephants adapt to the environment.
So good questions, good answer here. We said that tuskless elephants, they have more chance to reproduce as they are not a target for hunters. Yes or no? So they are not target for hunters like tusk elephants. Okay. So in that case, they have more chance to reproduce and get new offspring and passing their traits to the new generation. So their number or the ratio will increase. Clear for everyone, guys? So let's check here. We said that a female crocodile can produce 80 offsprings at a time if a half of the offspring produced by a certain female are female and by a certain female are female and each female produces 80 offspring. How many crocodiles are there in the third generation? So who can answer this one? Okay, yes, Uta, could you answer this one?
First they are 80,
They
and
are
then
80. So we get
plus,
half of them.
and then there are 40 cockroaches,
Yes.
and 40, and each one of the 40 have another 80 offspring.
Yes, 80 offspring. Each one will have. Okay. Yes, 80 offspring. Yes, good. So
40 times 80 plus
excellent.
80.
So 40 times 80 plus 80. Okay. So that's it. Here, that's the third generation, which you're going to what plus 80? From where you get the plus 80?
From the first generation.
First generation. Where is the first generation? Okay, the first generation where you have 40 male, 40 crocodiles, if half of the offspring produced by a certain female. Okay, so that means we just have 40 crocodiles. The are female. That means these 40 are females already, and each female produce 80. So they are gonna be 40 multiply 80. Okay, plus. Okay, you said 80 because of the first generation. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so in third generation here, guys, look, that's the idea. So we said that the first generation was 80 crocodiles. We said half of them, so we're gonna just get here. Okay, so we have this one. Okay, this crocodile calculation. First generation 80 crocodiles. They are the second generation 80 divided by 2 multiply 80. That means 40 multiplied 80, so they equal 320. Third generation they are gonna be divided by 2 multiply 80, so that will give that number. Okay. So you understand this, or we just repeat it to clarify the idea? The idea here, guys, or just to clarify this one, that in the first generation, which said that just 40, they are able. So 40 females, of course, they are gonna marry about 40 males. So they are 80 crocodiles, okay? So in second generation, okay, so in second generation, half of them, so 40, they are, each one of them is able to produce 80. So 40 multiply 80, that will produce 3,200 crocodiles. Okay, so that's the second generation. Then the second generation, this one, okay, they are gonna divide because this number, okay, that's represent where it said the half of them are gonna be females. Okay, so they are gonna be divided by 2, then multiply by 80. So that will be the total number we get. Is it clear like this? Guys, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so here let's back to the fifth question. Forming hypothesis, most kind of cactus have leaves that grow in the form of spines. That means that the leaves already metamorphose to, or it's just changed to be look like spines. The stem or trunks becomes thick, juicy parts or pearls. That means they be juicy stems. Explain how these cactus parts might have evolved. Okay, so think, guys, what make this parts of cactus different than the regular stem or regular leaf which we know? Okay, so hypothesis, make a hypothesis how that's happen. Anyone could answer this question? So yes, Sama.
Yes, sir. Cactus evolved from plants that had adapted to face the dry weather,
Very good.
and such as the six stems that store water,
Brilliant. Yes.
and the spiny leaves that keep animals away.
Keep animals in the way and same time reduce the amount of water loss. Okay. Very good. Okay.
Reduce A.
That's reduce the amount of water loss. Okay. That means prevent
Okay.
losing water through transpiration process.
Okay.
So here, guys, very good answer from Sama here. We said that we hypothesized that we're gonna just put our assumption how that has happened regarding to what we studied about evolution. So we could predict that cactus already evolved from an ancestor of cactus. Maybe it's not that look like the cactus nowadays. So we said that cactus evolved of a plant to be able to adapt with that desert conditions. That means drought and shortage of water, high temperature, and so on. So that means due to these conditions, a natural selection pick up some plants that are able to store water, like having this juicy pods and juicy stems, and also the plants which have spiny leaves instead of normal leaves that reduce the losing of water and help provide a kind of protection from other animals. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes.
Good. So last
Yes,
question,
Mr.
make a kind of comparison, suggest an organism, okay, other than an insect that might evolve and adapt adaptation to human activities. Okay. Yes, guys, who can answer this question? Anyone understood? Okay, Deplina, yes.
Mice.
Mice, okay, how could happen like this?
They live near human buildings and feed off food that humans have left.
Okay, so that's me here. They couldn't adapt with this kind of living. So good. That's a good one. What else? Anyone can give another example? Yes, Sadat, Atham.
Rodents can adapt to eating human
Again,
garbage. Rodents like mice يعني and
Yeah.
rabbits can adapt to eating human garbage.
Yes, good. Okay. So here we said that rodents might adapt to eat that human garbage, as Adam said, or with like rats, okay, or whatever. So we could find that insects and rats, they somehow survive surrounding the human communities, because we know that human communities always we waste some resources, or we just have the kind this garbage, which include some food remains and some materials that other animals could feed on. So we find that insects and rodents somehow they be able to do that, or they able to adapt to that human activities. So any other question regarding to this part, guys? Or anything is not clear?
No.
So I think that the section is clear, okay, and everything in that chapter 7, okay, what mean by evolution, evidences of evolution, then the Charles Darwin idea about natural selection, and final natural selection action. Yes, guys? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Mr.
Yes.
Mr. Ahmed.
Yes, Sama, yes, Sama, I'm here.
Yesterday I made my homework, but I sent it late
Yes,
because
earlier. Yes, I saw it on the WhatsApp.
I have
Have a
yes I
internet
have
connection.
I have a problem in the internet. Yes.
Yes, I get it. Okay. Yes, guys. So, guys, please again, just so you just send them homework on the group. Don't send it, okay, privately again, please, because I got a lot of messages, okay, from just unknown numbers. So it's kind of headache to gather all of them. So please just put them in the group to be easier to be gathered and to be easier to be noticed for me.
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
I'm sending my homework on SMS because I don't have like
Okay. Yes, I know it. I know, but
I
if
don't have enough internet like to send pictures on like WhatsApp and stuff or PDF files or anything. So
you
I'm
know,
sending it.
you could send it just as a Word or PDF. Okay, just through your
Yes, I
possibly
yes I don't.
the same like you send it on what an SMS.
Yes I no like no. I don't have enough internet to send it on like from WhatsApp.
They are the
Like I
same
don't have.
size. What the difference? They
No,
are the same size.
no I'm doing it from my no, Mister.
Just
I'm sending it
hold
from
on.
SMS from
Yeah.
my grandpa's place because I don't have internet at my place.
Okay, no problem. Okay, whatever you send your homework, it's okay. It will be noticed. Okay,
Yes, yes.
don't
So
worry.
I'm asking if like that's okay because like I don't
Yeah, don't
have
worry.
internet because like this the company said like
Okay,
it
no
will be a
problem.
while before like they have a problem and they said they'd fix it like in about
No problem.
2
No
days,
problem.
3 days.
So
Thank
whatever
you.
you send your homework, it's okay. It's accepted. Okay, until you fix your problem. No problem, guys.
Mr. Ahmed.
Yes. Yes, Jana.
Did you receive my homework?
Yes, I receive all your homework, guys. Sometimes, okay, you may find that we don't give you a check. Okay, that means that not the blue sign or even like that. Okay, so actually I could receive because sometimes I open my WhatsApp on the desktop computer
Okay.
or the laptop, so it doesn't give this. So don't worry, I will check all your homework or I receive your homework. Okay, and then if there is a problem, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. So here, guys, any other question regarding to what we said?
No.
So guys, your homework for today, okay, you're gonna be the chapter review. Okay, so complete chapter review here, you're gonna find it, okay, in your textbook. Chapter review, that's complete questions about the entire 3 sections of that chapter, and we're gonna check it more inshallah together. So do you have any question? Any question, guys?
Page what? In the chapter review?
Chapter review, that's page, just a minute, I'm gonna tell you, page, where is the page? Just a minute here. That chapter review we're gonna find at the end of your chapter. So here, chapter 186, 187.
Okay.
Okay. So, thank you guys. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Goodbye.
Bye.